Hey guys, it's Sante Moves. We're going to do a follow along routine today focused on relieving tension in the lower back. So great for any of you desk workers out there or anyone who spends a lot of time in a seated position. Okay, let's get into it. So we're going to start in a kneeling position. You can either be on the top of your heels or you can be with your toes gripped into the floor, whatever's more comfortable for you. And then what we're going to do is just reach the right arm or the right hand towards the left knee. And then we're just going to rotate around and reach up and reach back behind you. Okay, now when we're here, we're trying not to reach straight up towards the ceiling. Try and come off at a diagonal angle and really feel that you're pulling yourself around, trying to get this rotation and getting a stretch into the QL, into the outside of the lower back. And we'll just hold here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's go to the other side. So left hand to the right knee and then twist around, reach up behind you and hold. So remember, we're not reaching straight up. We're trying to almost come at a diagonal angle. So we're also not on a horizontal plane. We're just right in the middle there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's do one more on each side. I'm going to come onto the top of my heels for these. So sitting onto my heels. Right hand to the outside of the left knee, reaching up back behind me and holding. Bringing my gaze to the hand that's reaching back. So looking at that hand behind me. 5, 4, 3, lifting up the chest. 2, 1. Good. Let's go to the other side. Left hand to the right knee, reach back behind you. Good. Hold there. Really try and use that hand on the knee to pull yourself around. Find that rotation. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Hey guys, hope you're enjoying this follow along routine. These videos were intended as a way to relieve tension in specific areas of the body. If you're looking for more of a long-term solution and to get to the root cause of whatever is holding you back, I'm currently offering online coaching to a select number of people. If you want to learn more, hit the link in the caption. Okay, come down onto your back. So we're going to go into some rotations in a prone position. So lying on your back, or sorry, a supine position. And then just bring the knees together and flex the toes up towards your shins. And then we're just going to do some rotations. So find a T shape with the arms, keep the knees together, and then drop the knees down to each side. So just getting a nice twist through the spine, keeping the upper back grounded on the floor. So make sure as you drop down to the side, you're not lifting up with the arms, the shoulders, the upper back, the hands. We want to keep them down on the floor and just force that lovely rotation through the lower back and relieving all that tension that's built up from prolonged sitting. Good. And try and keep the knees together as you do this. So you're staying within a range that feels comfortable for you, a range where you don't need to compensate, you don't need to lift off with your upper back. And we'll go 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Okay, we're going to go onto our front now, and we're going to go into a scorpion movement. So if you just lay down onto your front, and then with your arms, I want you to form a Y shape. So just create a Y shape with the arms, and then you're going to bend the knees, so pulling your ankles right up towards your glutes. And then we're going to rotate from side to side. But what we're going to do as we do this is lift off. If we're coming over to the left, lift off with the right foot and just reach that right foot all the way over and try and come close to the floor and then back in. So we're dropping both legs now over to the right and I'm reaching up with my left foot. And you should get a lovely release through the lower back here. And almost imagine you're trying to reach all the way up to the opposite hand. Okay, so as I come over, I'm thinking about reaching with my left foot towards my right hand. So it's not just across, it's up and across. And then we can turn the gaze towards the direction that the leg is traveling. So if I'm moving over to the right, I'm turning my gaze over to the right. And I'm equally, just like in the last exercise, I'm trying not to compensate by lifting off too much with my arms and shoulders. I want to try and keep my arms and shoulders down on the floor again to force that rotation. They can come off just a touch, but we want to try and initiate the movement really with the lower body. We want to try and create the rotation really through the spine. Okay, let's do a few more. And remember, reach up and across. Good, last one. Nice, cool. Let's go back into the rotations lying on your back. And then knees together, arms out to the side, flex the toes up. And let's see if we can go a little bit further this time. See if you can get those knees a little bit closer to the floor. So I guess you've got two kind of metrics that you can work towards with these rotations. So when you're on your back, you're trying to get the knees close to the floor. And then when you're in the scorpions, you're trying to get the foot to touch the floor or get close to touching the floor. So it might be the case that you extend this routine and you just keep going back and forth between the two until you get closer to touching the floor with the knees or the feet. Good. Okay, let's flip around onto the front. Let's do one more round in the scorpions. Arms into a Y shape, and then we're bending both legs, and then twisting around, reaching up and across, and then trying to touch the floor, and back up. Remember to turn the gaze towards the direction that the leg is traveling. Both knees drop down, reaching up and across, trying to tap the floor. Nice. Reach up and across. Try and keep your arms and shoulders close to the floor. Try not to lift up too much. Good, last one. Over to the right, and then over to the left. One more. Good. Nice, cool. Okay, we're gonna go into a child's pose. So just sit your hips back onto the top of your heels, walk the hands forward, bring the gaze between the shoulders, and then just think about pulling the chest up in this position. And you're looking between your hands, and we'll just hold here. Find a controlled breath. Good, we're then going to walk the hands over to the left. And then what I want you to do with your hands over to the left, we're just going to lean into the right. And we're working a little bit into the lats here. We've been working along the side of our body, particularly in the lower quarter into the QL. So we might as well just work all through the lateral line into the lats. And then let's come over to the right. So hands are over to the right, but I'm leaning into the left. I'm just making sure that I'm targeting all along that line. So we've done lots into the QL, into the lower back. Let's just get a little bit of a stretch into the upper part of the lateral line. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Cool. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed the follow along routine. If you're looking to build strength in specific areas and get to the root cause of whatever it is that's holding you back, then hit the link in the caption to learn more about online coaching direct with myself.